memorizing and returning to an AF point. The EOS 7D makes it easy to memorize an off-center point and return to it anytime by just pressing a button. Manually select an AF point, memorize it, and then immediately return to it by pressing either the rear AF on or AE lock button, or by pressing the multi-controller straight in. Another method is to pick an AF point or zone when shooting horizontally and a different AF point or zone when shooting vertically. The EOS 7D can automatically switch points when you rotate the camera. To memorize a single AF point, manually navigate to that point. Press and hold in the rear AF point selection button and press the illuminator button on top of the camera. It's the button marked with a small icon that looks like a light bulb. The AF point you've selected should now blink on and off in the viewfinder, indicating that it has been memorized. Now go to Custom Function 4.1, which allows you to customize various controls. Select the AF on button, AE lock button with the asterisk icon, or the multi-controller icon, and then press the Info button. It will say Registered AF Point on top. Select the icon with the HP or Home Position indicator. Then press the Set button twice to lock in your setting. Now you can use any other AF point and instantly return to the memorized point by pressing the button you've designated as the HP button. To remove a memorized AF point, hold in the AF point selection button and press the ISO button. A completely different option is to have the camera change points for you as you rotate from horizontal to vertical or vice versa. First, go to Custom Function 3.12, Orientation Linked AF Point. Set this to Option 1, Select Different AF Points. Press the Set button to lock in this choice and then tap the Shutter button to get out of Custom Functions. Hold the camera horizontally. Press the rear AF point selection button and pick any AF area mode and any AF point. Now turn the camera vertically. Repeat the procedure. You can pick a different AF point for verticals and even a totally different AF area mode. Whenever the camera is turned horizontally or vertically, it will instantly switch to the memorized AF point. You can memorize separate AF points for verticals with the shutter button held facing up and a different AF area for verticals with the shutter button down.